Hey, everybody. Sorry for the 1 minute delay, but Charlie was knocking on the door and I didn't know what it was. So usually he's in bed when I do these things, but not today. So I was trying to edit a video for the weekend rundown. By the way, my name's Dusty, and this is the weekend rundown of the 321 report. I usually do a recorded version of this. Excuse me. But I was having trouble finding the time to edit it. So here I am. So I thought I'd jump in here real quick, just give you a brief rundown of some of the stuff I've been working on. As you know, last night, if you follow our community tab on the channel, I posted last night about a Morphe family timeline I've been working on, and I'm trying to get that squared away, all my ducks in a row so I can release that. But I've been working on that for several months, and I keep finding new stuff, new information. So anyway, that's what I'm working on in that case. Also, I've talked to the friend I was talking to of Shoshonas. Sent her a message. I relayed her a message through this person asking if she would like to come on and be interviewed. And she said not at this time, but she was going to respond to my text message. So that's cool. We'll see. So hopefully she does, and I can start a conversation with her where we can get some answers to some of the stuff that's been going around. So anyway, that's what's going on there. I've been really having some thoughts lately about going back to Delphi. I want to go there and I want to interview some people. I want to go back and check out a few things. And it's not too far from where I live. So, and I got some paid time off built up. So I was thinking I would take some of that and go up there soon. So we'll see if that'll work out. I'm not sure when that'll be. Even if I did know, I wouldn't tell everybody because I don't want anybody to know when I'm there. It's kind of like when I was in Salida, nobody knew I was going. I just kind of snuck in there, did some stuff, flew my drone, and then snuck back out. Now, that's one thing I want to do up in Delphi is I want to get some drone footage of that area around the bridge, maybe even fly under the bridge and around the creek, do stuff like that. I think it would be really cool. Anyway, some other interesting things I have coming up. That's what I like to use this weekend rundown for, is to tell you, like, give you any news that's been coming out with these cases, but also give you an idea of what I have coming up on the show. One of the things that I came across recently was, and it interests me a lot, was if sketch artists, speaking of Delphi, by the way, with their 2 sketches of a suspect, I was wanting to have a conversation if sketch artists are actually helpful or if they hurt the cases more. Because I think that the statistic I saw was 8% of the people that have sketches actually land a person in jail. So, and they've also had cases where, oh, sorry, I cracked my knuckles really loud. But they've also had cases where somebody that looked like a sketch was wrongfully accused, and they were later acquitted by DNA evidence. So, anyway, yeah, that's what I got coming up for that. I also have reached out to several people. One of them that I reached out to is a um, genealogist. I think that's how you say genealogist. And I think that's what it was. Let me look it up. It sounds redundant there, but let me see. I'm going to see what her title is. I'm not going to say who it is because if she turns me down, then I don't want you guys to be mad at her. Um, so this says that she is, yeah, a genealogist. Yeah. So if y'all don't know what genealogy is, it's where you study your ancestry. Like when you do like one of those ancestry.com things, they won't tell you your ancestry and your just like the people that came before you, your ancestors, but they will tell you who you're related to that's also taken the test. And it's pretty interesting, all that stuff. But the reason I want to talk to that genealogist is because that's how the Golden State Killer was found. And I'm thinking that may be the only way that somebody like the bridge guy would be found because it doesn't seem to actually be actually be like he probably not unless they don't have DNA on him right now, but some of his family might have taken one of those tests or something. But they can create a profile of somebody from from the genealogy and those DNA tests. So I think that would be amazing. But anyway, I reached out to that person. There was one more. Somebody sent me an email recently, and as soon as they sent me the email talking about this guest that I should invite on, I reached out to them right after that. So I wish I could remember who that was. I'm going to go in my email and see if I can find it. Well, if I get in the right email, I might. Okay. So, so yeah, I should have remembered this name. So who he is his name is Tad DiBiase. And I should have remembered that because there's an old wrestler named Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man. And I used to watch wrestling when I was a kid. So that's when he was wrestling. But who Tad DiBiase is, it says he's a prominent no-body attorney that works murder cases. So that would be interesting. So I went to his website and I sent him a message, and I haven't heard back from him yet. But that's okay. I'm getting a lot of good messages from y'all. I was looking in my email just now. So, by the way, we're up to 1,426. I have applied to be monetized, and I'm under the review process, which is just pretty much a formality. I think they just look and see, make sure you're not some nutcase. I think, and maybe I'll pass. But anyway, Charlie's in the room because I made him come in here so he wouldn't be beating on the doors anymore. Yeah. So Charlie's getting a lot bigger. He's getting a lot stronger. Here, put this on and you can come be on camera. I don't want him going on camera, but he's got this chicken head mask that he can wear. Nick, come say hi real quick. Hope his mom don't get mad at me. There's my little chick. I love you, boy. Say hi to everybody out there in YouTube. Hi. This is one of the best. This is the best 10-year-old I know. All right, bud. I love you. Okay, go back over there. You can take that mask off. Charlie's the best. I wish I could put him on more, but we're trying to protect him from this world right now. One of these days, I think he's going to take over YouTube, though. He's so talented in a lot of different ways. So, anyway, I'm sure if y'all wanted to find a picture of him, you could find him on my Facebook or something. But anyway, so that's about. I don't really have nothing else, unless you guys want to ask me some question. But I do want to reiterate how interesting this timeline is going to be it's already interesting, but when I get to present it, there's going to be a lot of people mad at me, which it's okay because I'm not the one that created any of this stuff I'm finding. I just found it and I'm presenting it. So, and I'm putting a huge puzzle together. I've been doing it for a long time. And just when you think something's coming into focus, another piece is thrown at you, and it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Why didn't I see that before? So, who is TL? Is TL retiring? Let me see, who's TL? TL. I don't know who TL is. So if you want to tell me who TL is, I'll answer it. I don't know who TL is, but I don't know if they're retiring, but man, I don't think I'll ever retire from what I do. What I do as a day job is Tobe Lesenby. Yeah, I didn't know he was retiring. I thought never mind. I won't say that. I'm trying to be nice and not say stuff, but it's hard when somebody says something. But yeah, I just try to be funny sometimes, but sometimes it backfires on me. Oh, thanks. It's easy when you got kids as good as mine, and especially kids that bring grandkids over. So I think I'm going to show y'all a picture of my grandson here. I got to get it, though. They're all digital now. I got one up there on that board, but it's so small you can't see it. Charlie's over there meditating with that chicken head on his head, chicken mask on his head, and it's making me laugh. Pretty funny. All right, this is a beautiful picture of my daughter, Jen, and my grandson. If I can get it pulled up. But I told her that he's too pretty to be a boy. Let me pull it up. Oh, here it is. Jumping out. Get out of here. I'm getting pictures jumping up on my thing, on my screen here. All right, here they are. That's Jennifer and little baby. I'm not going to say his name on here, but I probably have before. But anyway, what a beautiful little baby and a beautiful daughter I got. I'm a pretty blessed person, I'll tell you what. Oh, yeah, I didn't even mention what my day job was. Okay, because I got distracted. So I work for a race car company, it's a race car parts company. Actually, it's a huge company that owns probably like 40 plus brands under their company name. And what we do, I used to work there as a photographer, but at the beginning of January, I transferred to the video department, and now I make videos. If so, it's pretty amazing job. I work with some really good people. I interviewed for that position about 4 years ago, and I didn't get it. But me and the guy who interviewed me became Facebook friends, and then eventually friends when I ended up getting a different job at the same company. And so when this position came up, he requested me. He put my name in and he told me to apply, so I did. And he told his boss he wanted me. His boss wanted somebody else, but the three guys that I work with now said they wanted me. So yeah, I'm thankful for that. So yeah, it's a fun job. I'm learning a lot of new stuff though, and it takes a long time. So to learn some of that new software, when you've been using the same stuff to edit with for like 10 years and then you change over, it's pretty hard to learn it. He's probably going to lay an egg over there. Yeah, I know. His eyelashes are huge, aren't they? Put that back up there so you can see it. Charlie's over here flapping his wings. And he would love it if he could get on here, but I'd get in trouble. Well, y'all got any more questions? I love answering y'all's questions. Well, you are welcome. I wish I could get to know some of you better. It's hard when you got a bunch of people and you're the one that you know the person that everybody's talking to, and then there's like right now there's 74 people in here, and there's a handful of you that I've talked to probably either through Facebook or through email. Um, I don't really have much more right now on Barry that I am releasing, except I'm pretty sure that he doesn't have a girlfriend. Everybody else is saying that he does, but I mean, from who I've talked to, they say no. So I'm going with no. Um, I answered this question. Somebody asked me to look back into this, and I told them I'd reach out to Echo Lloyd's daughter. Um, when I first saw that video that she put out before, I heard she had another one out. I'm going to go watch it. But when I heard that she had or when I watched the first one, it really hit me hard that because from covering the Morphew case, we were so used to nobody speaking and showing that type of emotion. Not used to it, but that's what we were. You know what I'm saying? That's what we were faced with at the time. But then here comes, I think her name is Kelly or something. I don't know. I can't remember. I'll look it up. I have an email from her, and we were talking through email. But anyway, we were communicating, and she gave me some information to look into. I looked into it, and I got back to her. And then she started getting a bunch of people, YouTube creators, helping her. And then when I reached back out to her, she said, "Right now, we've got plenty of help, but thank you, So I'll look back into that." So anyway, all right. Well, I'm gonna wrap this up, but I appreciate you guys. I gotta go do some stuff, but I appreciate all you've done to support the channel. I'm gonna get this information out as soon as I get it all together. So I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you all later. Thanks for dropping in. Bye.